From Washington, D.C., it's the Unofficial Debates with your host, Catherine Cryer.
Hello and welcome to the Unofficial Debate. I'm your host, Catherine Cryer of CNN's Cryer and Company. I'm being paid exorbitant amounts of money to be here, and that's what professional means. We'll begin with an opening statement by President Bush since he makes the least sense.
Who can you trust? The problem with Congress is they don't get it. The problem with Ross Perot is he doesn't get it. And the problem with Bill Clinton is he gets it too much.
Thank you, and now we'll move to Mr. Perot's opening statement.
Well,
look, we gotta face facts, folks. I mean, this country is in deep horse manure. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't make any of this up. Now, I am here tonight because I am concerned for the future of our children, those precious little children. And I'm here tonight, but tomorrow night you can see me on ABC. The night after that I'll be on NBC. And I'm here because I'm concerned for the future of all Americans. And I'm also here tonight because Larry King won't return my phone calls anymore.
Thank you. Now let's move to Governor Clinton's opening statement.
My fellow Americans, this country needs a strong, hands-on leader, one who's not afraid to get down, work hard, and push for their agenda. And I promise you that if you elect me president, my wife Hillary will do just that. I know the American people desperately want change. I desperately want change. I want to get the hell out of Arkansas. Finally, you may ask, how can the governor of such a small state run such a big country? It's not the size that matters. It's the technique. Thank you.
Now let's move to our questions. The first question is on the state of education in this country. President Bush?
I want to be the education president, I really do. I've been working with Dan Quayle. I've got him up to the 3rd grade now.
Mr. Perot, your response on education, please.
Our precious little children. They need help, folks. They need to be armed for the technology of tomorrow. Now, to do this, you know, I'm not making any of this up, folks. But to do this, they're going to need books. Well, fine. Let's put a tax on them. They're going to need computers. Then fine. Let's put a tax on it. Now, if somebody's got a better plan, I'm all ears.
Tax and spend.
All right, Governor Clinton, you claim your administration will make the environment a priority. Can you explain that?
I believe that the environment is, I think, the most important thing we could talk about here tonight. What I like to do is turn down the lights low, put some Frank Sinatra music on, and open a good bottle of wine. Works like a charm.
Mr. Perot, your comments, please, on environmental policy.
Well, it's simple enough, isn't it? Y'all like to breathe, don't you? Well, we're going to put a tax on it. Y'all like looking at trees, don't you? Well, we're going to put a tax on the trees. Now, folks, I happen to know about the environment because I've been living in the ozone for the past 16 years. And we're going to put a tax on it.
And President Bush, your response, please, on the environment.
I want to be the environmental president. We're working, we're looking forward, we're trying to take care of these terrible things like this clubhouse effect. The dissipation of the ozone is going to burn up all the golf greens around this great nation of ours. So we gotta take care of that.
Let's move on to the issue of health care, something that's come up as a big concern for all Americans. President Bush.
Well, my health care program, people, they criticize us. They say we don't have a health care program, but we do. It consists of 3 words. Does anybody know what they are? Don't get sick. That's right.
And candidate number 3, same question.
Look, folks, I mean, let's understand something. We can't get decent health care in this country. We need to find a place that we can all go that we can get decent health care that's affordable. Now, I'm not making this up, but I have found just such a place. We are all going to move down to Nicaragua where it costs $12.
Let's move on to a question about the economy. Tell me, each of you, what are your plans to deal with the problems America has with its economy today?
I don't believe in tax and spend. I believe in invest and grow. The more we invest, the more the economy grows, and the more we can invest again, and the stuff we get off the investing we can grow, and that'll grow until we invest more that we grow. The more we invest, the more we can grow. And when the whole thing falls apart, I'll be out of here.
All right, the next question concerns military service. I want each of you to tell me, please, why you feel it is or is not a prerequisite for the presidency.
Now, you see, I don't understand why this keeps coming up. Okay? I mean, now, I was in the Navy. I got my dinghy wet. All right?
I admit I've been kind of hazy on my military record, because the truth is that I did inhale, and I don't even remember the late 60s, let alone what I did.
Now, each of you, please tell us what emphasis family values will play in your administrations. President Bush?
That's what we're all about. I want to be the traditional family values president. Unlike my opponents here, I have a good marriage. Barr and I enjoy a perfectly monotonous relationship. We do. And heck, Millie just got a family of her own, and we're proud of her for choosing life. We really are.
Mr. Perot, your comments on family values.
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Now, folks, see, you've got to understand family values. This man's family might be worth $1,500. This man's family over here might be worth $1,200. But I can guarantee you what my family is worth. None of my checks are ever going to bounce. That's real family value.
Gentlemen,